Module 4. Influencers. The rise of social media influencers. The term social media influencer has become commonplace, shaping the landscape of modern marketing and communication. A social media influencer is an individual who leverages their online presence, typically on platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter, to impact the opinions, behaviors, and purchasing decisions of their followers. These influencers have amassed substantial and engaged audiences who trust their recommendations, insights, and lifestyle choices. Social media influencers come in various forms, from lifestyle and fashion gurus to tech enthusiasts, fitness experts, food critics, and more. What distinguishes them is their ability to authentically connect with their followers and resonate with their interests. They often share personal stories, experiences, and expertise, creating a sense of intimacy and relatability that traditional celebrities may lack. The influencer's power lies in their influence, driven by several factors. First, they provide valuable and relevant content that addresses their audience's needs and desires. Second, they maintain transparency and authenticity, establishing trust and credibility among their followers. Third, influencers interact with their audience regularly, responding to comments, conducting live sessions, and fostering a sense of community. Influencers need to be authentic and strategic about the brands and partnerships with which they engage. Marketers and brands have recognized the potential of social media influencers as effective vehicles for advertising and promotion. Collaborations between influencers and brands can result in increased brand visibility, engagement, and sales. Moreover, influencer marketing allows companies to tap into niche markets and target specific demographics with precision. However, the rise of social media influencers also raises questions about ethics, credibility, and authenticity in the digital era. It is crucial for influencers to maintain transparency about sponsored content and adhere to ethical guidelines, ensuring their recommendations are genuine and honest. For example, someone who has earned recognition as a prominent authority in team leadership within the realm of Instagram has extensive experience working collaboratively with diverse teams over the years. They have not only refined their skills but also cemented their reputation as a go-to expert in the social media industry. Viral sensations. A viral sensation is a phenomenon that rapidly spreads across the internet, captivating the attention of millions. It's a digital wildfire, fueled by the power of social media and the interconnectedness of our digital world. Whether it's a hilarious meme, a heartwarming video, a controversial statement, or a catchy dance challenge, viral sensations are unpredictable and often fleeting. These sensations tap into our collective desire for entertainment, connection, and novelty. They thrive on the principle of sharing is caring, as users enthusiastically share, repost, and comment on the content. In the blink of an eye, an ordinary individual or piece of content can become a global sensation, leaving a lasting impact on popular culture and our online experience. For example, the video of a child obsessed with corn and calls himself the Corn Kid visiting the corn maze for the first time becomes a viral sensation when his parents streamed the adventure to Facebook. Best practices for dealing with influencers. Influencer marketing has emerged as a powerful tool for businesses to connect with their target audiences in the digital age. However, the success of influencer collaborations depends on a carefully planned and executed strategy. To harness the full potential of influencer marketing, it is essential to follow best practices. First and foremost, it is crucial to select influencers whose values align with your brand's image and target audience. Authenticity is paramount in influencer marketing, and working with influencers who genuinely resonate with your product or service ensures credibility and trust among their followers, ensuring that the influencer that is hired is relevant to the brand and targeted community. Transparency and clear communication are also key. Establishing a clear agreement with influencers that outlines expectations, deliverables, and compensation is essential to avoid misunderstandings. Both parties should be aware of their roles and responsibilities throughout the collaboration. Another vital aspect is creative freedom. While guidelines and objectives are important, influencers are experts in connecting with their followers. Allowing them creative freedom to present your product or message in their unique style often yields more authentic and engaging content. Monitoring and measuring the campaign's performance is essential. Utilize tracking tools and metrics to evaluate the impact of the influencer collaboration. Engagement rates, click-through rates, and conversion rates should be analyzed to assess the campaign's effectiveness. Building long-term relationships with influencers can be more beneficial than one-off collaborations. Nurture these relationships by showing appreciation, providing feedback, and involving them in product development or future campaigns. Ethical considerations should never be overlooked. Ensure that influencers disclose their paid partnerships and adhere to advertising regulations in their respective regions. This maintains trust with both the influencer's audience and regulatory authorities. Dennis Yu, unmasking the impact of an influencer. In the fast-paced world of digital marketing, few figures have left as indelible a mark as Dennis Yu. Renowned for his expertise in the realm of influencer marketing, Yu has not only helped numerous brands skyrocket their visibility but has also reshaped the way we perceive and evaluate the impact of influencers. To truly understand the influence of an influencer, it is crucial to ask key questions, and Dennis Yu's insights provide a roadmap for this evaluation. Do they publish their knowledge openly rather than just getting paid for their endorsements is the point which resonates the most regarding influencers. One fundamental question to ask when assessing an influencer's impact is, who is their audience? Dennis Yu has consistently emphasized the importance of aligning an influencer's audience with a brand's target demographic. By dissecting an influencer's follower base, one can gauge whether their reach is in harmony with the brand's objectives. Yu contends that a large following is meaningless if it doesn't consist of the right audience. Another pivotal question is, what is the engagement rate? Dennis Yu stresses the significance of looking beyond follower count and delving into the influencer's ability to captivate their audience. A high engagement rate, characterized by likes, comments, and shares, often indicates a deeper connection with followers and can lead to more effective campaigns. Yu also underscores the question of authenticity, urging marketers to ask, is the influencer genuine? In an era where authenticity reigns supreme, influencers who embody sincerity and transparency can foster stronger connections with their followers, leading to more genuine endorsements. Lastly, the impact of an influencer should be measured by their ability to drive tangible results. Dennis Yu encourages brands to ask, what is the return on investment, ROI? Whether it's increased sales, website traffic, or brand awareness, quantifying the outcomes of an influencer partnership is essential to determine its effectiveness. For example, companies will assess the impact of a contest hosted on Instagram for their company. The contest featured a compelling call-to-action statement, directing Instagram audiences to a dedicated microsite where they had the opportunity to win a range of prizes. The primary objective is to evaluate the behavioral responses of the audience members to the company's post. Ethical influencer marketing, building trust in the digital age. Influencer marketing has emerged as a powerful tool for brands to connect with their target audiences. By collaborating with individuals who have established credibility and a loyal following on social media platforms, companies can effectively promote their products or services. However, this marketing strategy must be conducted with a strong ethical foundation to maintain trust and transparency between influencers, brands, and consumers. One of the key ethical considerations in influencer marketing is transparency. Influencers should disclose any financial or material relationships with the brands they promote. This transparency not only ensures compliance with legal regulations but also builds trust with their followers. When followers are aware of the influencer's financial ties to a brand, they can make informed decisions about the authenticity of the endorsement. Additionally, it's crucial for influencers to align with brands that genuinely reflect their values and interests. Promoting products or services that are irrelevant or contrary to their personal beliefs can erode their credibility and authenticity. Ethical influencers prioritize authenticity over financial gain, striving to maintain their integrity and credibility. Influencer marketing should also prioritize the well-being of consumers. This means avoiding deceptive practices, such as exaggerating product benefits or making false claims. Ethical influencers carefully evaluate the products they endorse, ensuring that they genuinely believe in their quality and value to their audience. Lastly, ethical influencer marketing extends to the treatment of influencers themselves. Brands should establish fair compensation and respect influencers' creative freedom. Influencers, in turn, should maintain professionalism and adhere to agreed-upon terms, fostering a mutually beneficial and ethical partnership. For example, you have been asked by your boss to create an influencer-sponsored guide package of a client but have been told not to include any mentions that the content will be sponsored. Creating an influencer-sponsored guide package without disclosing the sponsorship is ethically questionable and potentially illegal in many jurisdictions, as it can be seen as deceptive advertising. It's crucial to prioritize transparency and honesty in influencer marketing campaigns. It is important to communicate to your boss that not disclosing sponsored content may lead to legal issues. Many countries and regions have strict regulations regarding advertising transparency and require disclosure of sponsored content. Emphasize that transparency is essential for maintaining trust and credibility with the audience. If the audience discovers that content is sponsored but not disclosed, it can harm the influencers and the brand's reputation. Explain that building a strong, long-term relationship with the audience is more valuable than short-term gains. Open and honest communication can lead to a loyal and engaged audience. Stress the importance of an ethical reputation for the brand. Engaging in deceptive practices can harm the brand's image and result in a loss of customers and goodwill. Share industry best practices, which universally recommend disclosing sponsored content. Influencer marketing associations and platforms often have guidelines that advocate for transparency. Discuss the potential backlash from consumers, competitors, and the media if the lack of transparency is exposed. Negative publicity can be damaging to the brand's image. Clearly communicate your ethical concerns to your boss. Express that you want to follow ethical guidelines to protect the brand's reputation and ensure long-term success. If your boss is adamant about not disclosing the sponsorship, suggest finding a compromise. For instance, consider using more subtle forms of disclosure, such as using hashtags like #partnership or #collaboration, which still provide some level of transparency. Influencer brief. Influencer marketing has become a powerful tool for brands to connect with their target audiences. To harness the potential of this marketing strategy effectively, influencer briefs play a crucial role. An influencer brief is a comprehensive document that outlines the expectations, guidelines, and objectives of a collaboration between a brand and an influencer. First and foremost, an influencer brief serves as a roadmap for the influencer. It defines the campaign's goals, key messages, and the desired outcomes. These objectives could range from increasing brand awareness and engagement to driving sales or promoting a specific product or service. By clearly articulating these goals, the brand ensures that the influencer is aligned with its overall marketing strategy. Moreover, influencer briefs provide guidance on the brand's identity and values. Brands have a unique image, tone, and set of values that they want to maintain across all marketing efforts. The brief helps influencers understand and adopt these brand characteristics in their content, ensuring consistency and authenticity. Influencer briefs also detail specific content requirements, such as the type of posts, frequency, and platforms to be used. They may include creative guidelines, including hashtags, visuals, and messaging to maintain brand cohesion. By setting clear expectations, the brand ensures that the influencer's content aligns with its vision. Additionally, influencer briefs often include legal and ethical considerations, such as disclosure requirements and content usage rights. These elements help protect both the brand and the influencer from potential legal issues and ensure transparency with the audience. An influencer brief should contain an overview of the overall campaign, key metrics to be looked at, deadlines and timeline, quantity of pieces of content, specific elements to share, key audiences targeted, overall tone, presentation, and feeling mandatories, such as FTC guidelines.